What's up, everybody? Welcome to another hair tutorial. Today we're gonna be doing different. I'm gonna be going over the whole haircut and give you all the steps, how I use it, how when I over direct, and explain to you every step of the way until we finish this haircut. So first of all, let's start the video. But before we even start, so we're gonna start by sectioning the hair. So as you can see over here, I'm using the crown as a guide. So technically, most of the time I try to start on the crown, where the crown gonna tell you exactly what the hair wants to do. It's the natural growth pattern of the hair. So you can see I'm really following the growth pattern. Like we normally say, we can't fight nature. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. This natural growth. You can't beat that. You know what I mean? The head tells you exactly where it wants to sit, where to go. So over here, we're gonna be doing our parietal section, okay, where we divide the top to the side, where we work into zone, and we have like a freedom to do exactly what we need, in each panel, like the side, the top, the crown area, okay? Boom. Nice and clean. Before we go to the other side, I want to tell you, as you can see, every time I'm sectioning the hair, okay, that I'm gonna create the section, no matter where it is, the hair needs to be combed toward where exactly you're gonna do your section, okay? So over here, we're gonna start using, on the side we're gonna be doing diagonal forward, okay, because this hair is gonna be styled forward. See that my finger is gonna be closer to the head. Why I'm starting here? Because that's exactly where my number 3 or my number 4, depending, how I feel about it. I'm probably gonna be at the number 3 because that's exactly where my fingers, the width of my finger is for the number 3, not for the number 4. So just right here, that's my first section. Elevate. So over here, as you can see, I'm using the comb from under the hair because I'm elevating, because I have to remove weight right here. Even though I'm horizontally, I'm elevating the hair. I'm not horizontal cutting line. I'm using elevation, because by using elevation it helps me to remove weight. So when my clip work is gonna come right here, it's gonna transition very easily. I don't have too much to refine at the end. Elevate, finger closer to the head. Boom. See right there? That's your second section. So over here right now, as you can see, on this one, my comb is coming from above. Why? Because I'm over this area here, it's already getting on the curvature of the head. So I need to over direct this section. I over direct to the previous, where I'll start building up weight, where when you're gonna look facing to the client, it's gonna be looking kind of like a square, okay? Check for my guide, make my incision. Now over here, I over direct it down. Over here, still be in the flat zone of the head. So what I do, I elevate to remove weight. I build the weight where it's round, and I elevate where it's flat. and same thing. Now over here I'm on the completely on the curvature of the head, so everything is gonna be over direct to the previous. Look at that movement. And you're gonna repeat the same thing at the other side. Then diagonal forward, no sweat, everything nice and easy, you know, everything divided, you know, working into every panel individually. Don't pass your second knuckle so you don't cut your finger. Probably like 2 more sections over here. Can't see the guy. Yeah, now I did. Now everything over direct to the previous. Check for movement. Boom. There we go. Okay, let's stop right there. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, over here, after cutting the front, right? So now I'm gonna use a guide from here, and I'm gonna start going diagonal back, going toward the crown area, because this is gonna be forward, this one sits backward. So I use the diagonal forward going toward the face, and diagonal back going backward to the crown. Elevate because we're in the flat. So when it gets right here, that's when we're gonna start over directing to the previous. Elevate, one more from the top, and boom, over direct. What is gonna be toward down here? Everything down here we elevate, because that's why the clip work is gonna end it up. Again, over direct to the previous. Elevate, knuckle closer to the head. You see the last piece, just connect it. Now we're gonna be going every until probably right here where the hair is sitting naturally, because his colic is a little bit complicated. You gotta pay attention. I see that this comes this way, and this one I move this way, because I like, again, okay, right there. Over here we have, let me go back a little bit. When I grab this section, boom, right there. So you see the shortest piece over here? That was my last, that was like what I elevated. The bottom here was my first section, and then I'm gonna come towards it this way, and then when it gets down here, my knuckles is, you can see in this position, but my knuckle is away from the head, and my fingertip is really closer to the head. More. So over here, I did not cut the top for this client because his hair was already shorter, right? So what I end up doing here, After doing the sides, the back, everything's connected, ready to dry. So I made sure that my top is connected to the sides. Do we always have to connect? No, it doesn't need to be connected. But in this case, for his haircut, for the Quiff haircut, I decided to, so everything flows, everything in one position, has nothing hanging, right? Because it's one thing we styling the hair at the shop, the other thing is the client is styling at his house, and you gotta make it easy for them, you know what I'm saying? So what's happening here, I'm creating a delta section, and as you can see, I comb everything down by the recession point. I combed everything down, and the same way that I cutted the sides using diagonal forward, that's exactly how I'm gonna connect the top using diagonal forward. Okay, so everything matches. So anything that passed my guideline in here, okay, everything is pulled in 90 degrees from the head. So it's gonna be any excess hair that is over here, it needs to be cut. Nice, and you're gonna repeat the same thing at the other side. Pull it straight out. Any hair that's passing your guideline, just cut it. At the end, you guys gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. Boom. Okay. Another thing, now we're getting at the styling process, right? There's not much to see here, but I just kept this clip where I can show you. I cut it, the sides, the top, everything's gonna be styled forward. The only thing that's gonna be changed at the end is the fringe is gonna be like styling back, but everything else is forward. So I dry the hair exactly forward, as you can see. Okay, after doing the side, now I'm coming with my number 3, and I'm debulking this area. Okay, I'm gonna debulk it. Again, the fading process is not gonna be that long because I can't, like, I didn't have enough clip to put it on, but we're gonna do, like, I'm gonna do a video coming soon with just a fading technique, right? I'm gonna do a different type of technique, so you guys choose the best one for you, and sometimes one technique works, the other one doesn't, you know. Start debulking. Now I went on my number 2 just to make sure that everything, but I don't go all the way up, so I don't get what I just did with my number 4. Actually, I think that was a 4. Yeah, my number 4. Zero. Then the next clip you guys gonna see is already, like, basically like done with the almost halfway done with the fade. Okay, so refine a little bit. Scissors over comb. I personally don't like clip over comb. I think scissors over comb, for me, I have a better control on what I'm doing it, because of the clip, if something goes wrong in here, you destroyed the whole haircut. Now with my, not even a halfway between half and 0, I'll just go refining right there, removing some of the excess that I left. Now with the corner of the clipper. Now the C cup, right? Sweat, guys, no sweat. It's very simple. Use some Slick Gorilla light work after drying, just to style a little bit, and it's basically, you know, nothing too complicated. You know, this video is more focusing on how you use diagonal forward to diagonal back, you know, and the technique and how to apply to it. Okay, so if you guys like the video, don't forget to put, you know, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you guys at the next one very soon. The next one is gonna be a long hair. We're gonna be doing square layer, so I might do in the mannequin. I'm gonna be streaming, but you know, just stay tuned. Don't forget to hit the bell, like and subscribe. Okay? And I'm gonna be seeing you guys very soon on the next one.